We said we're getting ready to go on that thing. Still don't know whose idea that was, but
his.
Swing, baby, swing.
Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky.
The trip started very early as we had a long drive as we were going to Galesburg, Illinois to spend the evening with my mom. We had an uneventful drive across Illinois, saw a bunch of farms and saw a bunch of cornfields and all the stuff you'd expect to see in Illinois. This video is going to have a little different feel to it. We had to do a couple of collages for pictures and add some weird video just because we had some issues with some video camera equipment. Otherwise, we had a fantastic trip and want to thank my mom for letting us hang out. It was a wonderful time. After that, we jumped on some more freeway, went around Chicago and headed into Howell, Michigan, and stayed with my cousin Karen and her husband Jeff in their beautiful home. Had a fantastic time and just enjoyed catching up with them. After that, we headed to Traverse City, our destination, and we were so glad that we left on a Sunday and that we were arriving on a Sunday because the traffic coming in or leaving out of there was atrocious, and we didn't see that much traffic the rest of the week. We rolled into our KOA after we saw the beautiful lake and really just jumped in, set up camp, and we were so excited to get the trip started and to get moseying on. The campsite was wonderful, wasn't a lot of people around, and I have to say it was a very, very nice place. We enjoyed our stay at this KOA in Traverse City, actually Buckley. After that, we went down and jumped down into Traverse City and saw the Jolly Roger little brewery. They were having an outdoor wedding there, and that was kind of cool getting to check that out. We just kind of caught up with each other, kind of had a few beverages, and then hit back to the KOA and went to sleep as our trip was just starting. So come along for the ride, everybody. Hey, everybody.
Hey, guys.
Welcome to Jerry and Jamie 2 Up. We are hanging out in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
Yep. We have the town of Petoskey behind us.
It's been a lot of fun, hasn't it?
It has been.
We took off from Traverse City this morning and went over the Mackinac Bridge. I mean, it was cool, but a little underwhelming.
Yeah, everybody blew it up to be so fascinating, and it was very cool, but little tense because it was graded, and so. Yeah,
the metal grate, they were doing some construction, so a lot of the lane you could only go on the metal grate lane, and that wasn't real good. But today we're just kind of hanging out. Yesterday, man, was a busy day.
It was, but it was a lot of fun.
We got up, headed over to Frankfurt, went to Sleeping Bear Dunes.
Yep.
Did the Fish Town in Leland.
And nearly froze. It was a chilly 62 degrees at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So we had some seafood chowder.
Folks, it's been unbelievable. The weather's been right now it's actually chilly because the wind's blowing off the water, but I don't think it's been over 75 since we've been here.
Nope.
Today the high is supposed to be 80, but we haven't seen that yet.
Nope.
So last night we did a tall sailing ship cruise, so that was cool.
That was fabulous. That was on Lake Michigan, right outside of Traverse City.
And Jamie got to steer the ship a little bit.
Yep, got to help put one of the sails up.
I survived, so that was good.
Number 1, don't set the boat on fire. Number 2, don't sink the boat. And number 3, stay aboard the boat while it's underway. Now,
for those of you who don't know, Jerry is not a big water guy. So for him to book that cruise last night was very special because he did it for me.
a sailboat now.
No,
No.
too much work.
It is a lot of work. She forgot that we paid to come on this ship, and she got to work too. So
No, I wanted the experience, but I don't. I'll stick with motorcycles.
we've had a lot of fun. Today we're on the motorcycle, just trying to get some riding in. Tomorrow we'll be back in the Jeep because we're going to
Mackinac
Island for the day. And then Thursday we'll be back in the motorcycle. We're going to kind of run up through the peninsula, go up to see some lighthouses. We're going to stop at a couple wineries, just because one's school base that Jamie's looking at, so we want to do that.
We have a flight of 4. We have, as you can see, 3 whites and a slush. So they said it's cherry pie in a glass. So
Anything
we'll
that
see.
says cherry pie in a glass is awesome.
Right.
So on this day, we decided to go up into the Upper Peninsula. It was a long drive, about 350 miles to get up there, but we wanted to go see the Sioux Locks and go up and see the Kalaham Falls. I'll put the link and everything in the description. I butchered the name, I'm sure. The drive was good. Did get stuck out in the middle of nowhere, almost ran out of gas and had to pay $8 a gallon for gas, but other than that, it was great. We went to the locks and got to hang out, and boy, that's a great engineering marvel. Really kind of cool place. The grounds are beautiful. We were actually there in time to see a freighter come through and get to go through the locks, so that was kind of cool. We hung out and just kind of watched on the observation deck. It was raining off and on, so we were in no hurry to really get in and out of there. It is pretty cool. I have been on the Panama Canal, but this was kind of cool to see these locks, and Jamie had never seen locks before, so that was kind of neat. I sped up the film coming up just so, people could see exactly what went on, but that probably took 30 to 40 minutes for all that to happen. So kind of a drag to just sit there. So I didn't think you guys would want to watch that. After that, we jumped in the Jeep and headed up to the falls. The drive was beautiful. Sun came out a little bit before we got too far up there. And then when we got up to the falls, didn't realize how busy it was going to be, but we really had a good time. The waterfalls are huge, really nice. The water is running very good. The park was really nice, very nice state park, and we just enjoyed ourselves. We took our time, had lunch up there, went to the brewery, and just kind of hung out, and never knew these falls were there, thanks to Kelly and Cody from Dome Life to hooking us up with that, because we didn't even know they existed. It sure was pretty up there. We're glad we made the jaunt and glad we took the 350-mile trip to go see them. It was beautiful. On our last day, we decided just to take it easy and enjoy the last day and just kind of look back and reflect on the whole week. What a wonderful time we had. Really enjoyed this part of Michigan, and have to say we were very surprised. Didn't know what we were expecting, but it far exceeded our expectation. The water, the weather, the people were extremely friendly. It was just a fun time, and I'm sure Jamie and I will be back again in the future. So that night, we just kind of hung out, watched the sunset, gave some gratitude on just how lucky we were to be able to spend our time up there, spend our time together, and to have such a fantastic week. Tomorrow, we'll head off and go see my cousin Kim and her husband Rich in Holland, Michigan. But for tonight, we just enjoyed the evening. The drive into Holland the next day was pretty uneventful, really pretty, but not a lot of traffic, and we just kind of took our time and enjoyed the last day of beautiful green scenery. And it's like this at home, but boy, the temperatures were really nice. Really enjoyed that. When we rolled into Holland, we were so impressed with the city. What a great little place. Very quaint, very beautiful. The whole town was just really a lot of fun. Lots of breweries, and Kim and Rich really did their best by being great hosts as they showed us around and really got to take in all of what Holland had to offer. So check out this slideshow of all the pics from the time we were there. Hey, also, if you like what you see, smash that button down below.
Give us a thumbs up.
Because
and pass us to your friends.
Yeah, because we're at like 710 subscribers.
Yep.
Our goal is to be at 1,000 by the end of the year.
If not more.
If not more. So we really want to get that. So I know a bunch of you are watching. If you're not subscribed, just hit that button down below.
It's really easy. Go find it, hit it, and you'll be notified of when we post.
If I hit the bell, you'll be notified.
We'll hit the bell too.
And then, again, we're really trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, but we appreciate all of you guys watching and everything. So we're going to cut this off here a little bit. We're going to go do some more exploring and kind of looking around and enjoy the cool weather.
I'm trying to figure out a way to harness it and take it back with us, because they are having heat advisory even at home today, 100 plus, and I don't want to go back to that.
It's going to be warm. So
Yeah.
all right, folks, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.